Good evening, everyone. As you can see, we are down a GM tonight. Our normal GM, Matt's internet is continuing its villain arc this evening. It's been a bit spotty this week, and it is down for the count right now. You'll notice we are also down a Tambid as John's power has gone out with an expected ETA of midnight. So obviously he is also a little bit not here. So, that being said, we are going to take the opportunity to kind of do the level up for the characters that Matt mentioned to us last week. Um, so, just kind of this is going to be sort of an informal thing. We'll have a couple of things for you guys to help us choose and vote on. Let's start with maybe just kind of a brief little overview of how level ups work in Daggerheart specifically. So each level is kind of unique in what it allows you to do. Um, so the going from level 1 to level 2 allows you to create a new experience. Those experiences, if you will remember, are used to um, kind of help add a few stats to, we'll call it specific roles or roles in certain circumstances. Um, just to give you an example, Belu, who is a healer, has an experience called Trust Me, I'm a Healer. So if it comes to some sort of a healing check that I need to make and I roll and I say, well, that may not be quite as good, or maybe even beforehand, it's a really important roll. I want to be sure we're going to nail it. I'll say, I'd like to use this experience, and I get to add 2 points at this level to that roll. So experiences can be pretty helpful. I think that a lot of us, because we are still fairly early in the campaign, still kind of working out characters, are probably going to um, just kind of take that experience that we would get at level 2 and maybe bank it and maybe apply it, maybe with a little bit of audience participation down the road as we get a little more familiar with the characters that we are playing. As the characters maybe become a bit more fleshed out here and there, maybe it's a great time to add that experience if something really cool happens or you end up kind of doing something fairly often. Great time to add it there. Um, Another thing that you will get from level 1 to level 2 is you can, or you don't, you just get it automatically. It will increase your proficiency. Your proficiency is great because that tells you how many of your uh, damage dice, mainly damage dice, I think is really what it is with proficiency, right, guys? It's
I think it's damage dice.
yeah,
There's a lot. I
yeah.
think there's
How
some
many damage
small.
dice you roll? Yeah.
Your is that it? Is that all it does?
Oh, I think spell proficiency as well. So it is kind of useful for like some spell checks and all that is as well. Obviously, at
Yes.
level 1, you start with a proficiency of 1, which means you get 1 dice. There are probably some characters that allow that or that will kind of change that number, but
I mean, so if
level
I may
2,
jump
you
in,
get yeah, yeah.
so a way to think about proficiency in D&D, you get to roll extra attacks. In Daggerheart, you get to roll extra dice on your attack. Is really like a way to think about that, and that's what proficiency is.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily let you add more dice to your attack roll. That's still going to be done with your duality dice with hope and fear. But on a success, it does let you do, just about double the damage, which is pretty cool. So that one is given to you for free. There are some level up options that will accompany each level, and these do change sort of between the levels. One of them is to increase your traits, so your agility, your strength, finesse, instinct, presence, and knowledge. You get to add a +1 bonus to 2 of those. I'm sorry, you get to add 1 to the bonus of 2 of those. They do have to be 2 different ones as well. But that can be pretty handy. Uh, Matt, I don't think that is correct. I am incapable of being smarter I choose to believe that it is uh, because I'm already smart enough and bordering on too smart. What it really means is that what little capacity my brain has is already full. That's unfortunate. That's that. Anyway, so you can increase traits, and you get to choose two of these level up options for most things. You can increase traits. You can gain a hit point slot. So again, right, it's a bit different from a lot of other tabletop RPGs in that you get slots that you take, and then the thresholds determine how many of those slots get taken. So it is pretty much impossible to be one shot by any enemy in Daggerheart, which is great. On the flip side of that, it is also very hard to one shot any enemy of yours in Daggerheart. I guess that's only fair. Stress slot, you can also gain a stress slot, which is used by a bunch of classes to do some very cool moves with their class abilities or maybe special cards. You get to add to the bonus of two of your experiences, which we kind of talked about before. You can choose an extra domain card. Domain cards you would think about in other tabletop RPGs as maybe spells or maybe even maneuvers, although I think they're probably a little more powerful than some maneuvers in some of the other games. But this is where your variety comes in with how you build your class and how you play your class when it comes to things like combat. A couple of healing options as well. We can kind of go through and do just kind of take a look at a couple of domain cards if someone wants to go down that route. I think alternatively, you could also um, add to your evasion as well, which makes you, we'll call it a little harder to hit. So that's kind of a fun one. And then with every level up, you do get to choose a new domain card as well. So you can choose up to two if you decide to take that option with the others. So I think what we're going to do is everyone's going to really pick one option that they really want to take, and they're going to do that. And then if they've got another one that they really, really want and they're dead set on taking, awesome, take it. Some of us are maybe a little more fluid, or we'll just call it less determined to take specific things at this stage. And we are going to probably put that up to a vote. So we'll pick from between two and four things that we would kind of like to see for the character. And then we'll put it up to an audience vote and see what you guys want to do, or what you guys want us to do, I guess, more accurately. Guys, does that sound about right? Does that sound like the full extent of it?
Just about.
Or do we have any questions on that in chat? I'm not seeing any chat questions, so I have either explained it very proficiently, or everyone is got us on in a muted tab and they're watching YouTube. Hopefully, watching some of our previous sessions in
I was
YouTube
going to
at
say,
that.
they're watching our stuff on YouTube.
Yes, yes. By the way, go find us at youtube.com/mimic decision, I think.
Yeah, that sounds probably right.
Does that sound youtube.com/at mimic decision is actually what it is, I think. If I pull it up. Either way, we're great there. You'll love us. You know, other words of encouragement.
Yeah, they can
Oh,
watch the one where you
this is
DM'd.
Oh, well, it was just like a weird, like, brain dump that I subjected three of you to. So, yeah, if you want to go give that one a shot, where we use the Daggerheart system to not highlight the Daggerheart system in any meaningful way. So that could be a fun one. All right. So does anyone want to get us started on a character level up here?
Well, I would like to say that Nomad has a great idea about having blue sky up just in case there's a post during this, because that does happen. So people should also have that open.
For what?
If you don't know,
Oh,
Tom, you need to get in on it.
is that some of that newfangled social media stuff?
Oh yeah. And we use it to talk about you guys during the
Okay.
stream and you don't even know.
Obligatory old man yells at cloud. Task completed. You know
Okay,
what?
so we've got an option here from John, who mailed his in from his phone, I'm assuming. Um, So I'm
Okay.
going to get this set up for our first vote of the evening, which is French or maybe Spanish for the evening. We don't have anyone here who speaks any other languages to correct me, so I'm assuming that is correct.
Let's go with that. I've given up.
Yes, I am extremely flu-ridden, so if I do not make sense, one, it's not really different, if we're being honest. But
I thought you were starting to say fluent.
Yeah. He is flu-ridden, and we have all chosen to make him do most of the talking. This is
yes, which I
how
do
nice we
appreciate,
are.
I guess. Okay, so we've got our first vote of the evening coming up. Um, so John has decided that he is going to add to his ability scores, and he's going to choose what that is, but he has asked for input on another level up item. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure. Thanks, Damon.
that doesn't look right.
What should damage? Stress slot, health slot, or evasion?
No, it wasn't. The second one was domain, not health.
What? Oh, sure does.
Questioning our choice here.
Hey, I have corrected it. See, this is why you don't want to go with the flu run things, or possibly the flu. I'm still really hoping it's just bad allergies.
I mean, John's not here, so really whatever we put and people vote on, I mean, it'll be fun for him. A
Yes.
surprise.
Hmm. Yeah, I believe he does have a character that benefits from stress slots, so he gets to burn a stress to do specific, like, additional things when he makes attacks or um, uses some of his abilities. Yeah, okay, so +1 to evasion makes him a little harder to hit. It means that when Matt is, just kind of being a jerk and trying to hit us or something, when he's trying to be an abusive GM, it makes his job a little harder when he goes through and does that stuff. Yeah, it's like AC, like armor class in D&D. Yep. Well, I mean, we'll let you participate for John because he's not here. So,
Hmm.
you know,
He can't say anything.
yeah. Yeah, Damon. So the cards are more like cool um, ability options. I would have to see what cards he's got available.
So the thing about the cards, though, is that we can only choose the domain. Like, we get a domain card every time we level up anyway. But taking the extra one, we can only do once a tier. And it can only be like a level that we are or lower. So it's almost maybe an option to choose later, like if you wanted an extra like level 4 option.
Yeah, I
Because you
believe the
all,
options
yeah,
are 2 to 4. So this is one that might benefit to wait until 4 to choose that card.
unless you want to troll John, which is
Absolutely,
Yes.
but I do see we've got a vote for evasion. Any other thoughts on this? Damn, it's dying next session. Anybody? Well, only if your internet's working, Matt.
Nothing but cards.
Well, technically, no. Technically, that would
If we
like
could.
we do have to wait for his internet to have the next session, technically. So that's not incorrect, I guess. Every level up, he gets nothing but cards. Yeah, I mean,
You
it
got
would give him
2
a lot.
votes
So
for evasion.
okay, 2
So
votes for
evasion is
evasion. I think it's going to be evasion there.
pretty good show,
It's a
actually.
pretty good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's basically how that works there. So now with John out of the way, again, I can say that because he's not here. We do not know what that brings his evasion to. I don't have his character sheet. But it brings it to 1 higher than it was before.
Woo.
Yeah. Suck it. Lower evasion rating people.
Only more than 10 and less than 20.
You say
Yeah.
oh, I guess he is a roguey type, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I was
A
gonna say
ranger.
10 evasion sounds like a dream.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah. I would like that very much. Cool. So does anyone volunteer to go next?
Sure, I can go.
Sure.
So I am also going to take increased traits as kind of like the set one, because I am boring. But beyond that, I'm kind of open to most of them. Health, stress, domain card or evasion. Actually, maybe not evasion, experiences instead. So health, stress, experiences, and a domain card.
Okay, let me get the thing up here. All right. So we should point out that I think a lot of people are going to choose to do the increased traits because at the lower level, that's a pretty
Oh,
handy thing to do, right?
I see. My current 2 experiences, I can say what they are. Let me bring my sheet back up real quick. So Tormund is an acolyte of 2 gods, really. And both of his traits are basically leaning into that, his experiences. I am having trouble finding where that is right now. Oh, character sheet, there we go. One is, come on, load. Acolyte of the Prime Seasoning, leaning into everything related to cooking, preparing food, ingredients, and things like that. And the second one is Veteran of the Frontline. And so that would be more, in this case, everything related to protecting people, to defending, things like that, holding the line. Maybe strategy planning, planning defensive structures, things like that would lean into that. Yes. I think I had investigation on my first one-shot character, and the DM was like, no.
Yeah, you can't have them so vague that you could say, oh, I apply it to everything or like every single
Right.
action combat role.
That sounds like metagaming, which the DMs tend to look, yeah, exactly. So any votes? So in general, my character does take quite a few hits and can take hits for people, so health slots are always valid. Um, it's only 7, which I think might be tied for the most with Belu, but that is certainly something that I lean into more than stress. Experience is obviously useful, and domain card is a card, but as people mentioned earlier, that might be better for later. Thank you, Damon. So I imagine that's 2 for health.
Yeah, tanky boy's got a tank.
Yeah.
Gotta keep taking the hits for people. I'm going to be concussed.
Ooh, can I vote?
Mm-hmm. Like you want to help concuss him? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, give him more health so I can concuss him.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it might not be a bad idea if one was in a party for me to get more health.
I don't know, you might actually need an extra stress slot with me in the party. It's that mental health.
No, I'm
Cool.
pretty sure it's the physical one for when you backstab.
When I crit. It's not my
Right.
fault. Just too
Uh-huh.
good.
And as card, I'm going to end up taking so everybody gets to choose a card. And I will probably end up taking this card. Body Basher. That when I fight, I get a damage bonus equal to my strength, basically.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That one's really cool.
It's yeah, if you have a melee range attack.
Cool beans.
Hiding in the shell was great to sleep. I could just imagine that the day when I was describing that, like how comfortable that would feel to actually get in a bed and then get like under a comforter and get under like oh, I was
I was
like,
gonna say, yeah, taking the
so
bed and then getting in your shell.
Yeah. Like
you were
sleeping in
all
a tent under a blanket fort.
yes.
All right. Well, Wamba, did you want to talk through what options you were thinking of here?
Oh yeah, I meant to click enter on that. Hold on. Yeah, so my options were gonna be, I'm definitely taking a trait increase. I have a kind of multiple ability dependent subclass, being like all social rogue syndicate subclass.
Okay.
So I'm definitely doing a
So
trait
you're going to take
increase
that for
for
sure.
finesse and presence. But I'm thinking of doing another one. You can't increase the same ones in the same tier. So I would do knowledge and instinct would be an option to vote on. As well as adding a stress slot. Like currently, I don't know, I might just die from stress. Pretty maxed on that right now in the game. And a lot of my abilities go with that, and personality-wise, I think goes with that as well. I thought about evasion, but I'm not going to do evasion. Pretty high on that already. But I was thinking adding a +1 to 2 experiences.
So we're looking at probably right now stress slot or experience bonuses. Is that what you are thinking?
Or the trait knowledge instinct. Those would be
Oh,
the
I thought you were
three.
going to do that anyway.
No, I'm going to do finesse and presence anyway. So like I'm already increasing some traits. It's just
Oh, can
basically
you do
like a
that multiple times?
social.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, you can do it 3 times in a tier, I think.
And but you have to choose different stats every time. So the
Yes.
most you can bring up a stat in a tier is 1 point.
Okay. Cool beans.
Same with the hit point and the stress ones, by the way, Mel. You could have taken 2 of
Yes.
those if you were really like a stress tank or something. You'd
Yeah.
been like,
Yeah, I do have a lot of stats because Syndicate subclass, you get Midnight and Grace as your domain card. So it's like roguish, but it's also like presence. My spellcast trait is finesse, so I have to keep that up. And like my attacks and stuff tend to be that with my weapons that I chose. But a lot of my abilities are also presence dependent. And just the character herself, I think of her background as being like an information broker kind of thing, so knowledge and instinct wouldn't be like bizarre to increase.
Yeah.
Yes, Kei-Shan, you get a vote, please.
I'm surprised by how little she has voted up to now.
Well, Mullet told her not to.
I was joking.
Why?
I
was
know, you're
joking.
joking.
Fine, I'm just gonna be serious from now on. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, I was going to say you are not capable of doing that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I would say all of these options would be equally really good.
Mm-hmm. See, it seems like we're getting kind of a wider spread on this one. Experience, traits.
See, this is why I can't
A little
decide
wider than that.
anything.
There's another for traits. All right, Kei-Shan, what is your thought on this one?
You hear that? He's actually allowing you to vote.
Oh, now we've got one for stress. So this is a much wider net that's being cast by the people. Ooh, I see that Feem has joined. Hello, Feem.
We have a theme here. Is he gonna help vote?
I have a Feem here.
You think?
Theme, we're leveling up my character.
Yeah. And Josh, wouldn't voting for a new outfit mean that you have to go and draw another portrait?
As if I don't have 6 versions of Morella in different colored dresses from when I created her. No, that's not a problem.
Okay.
That's...
All right, so we've got 2 for stress and 2 for traits. So I think we do a well, now we've got 2 for outfits. So I think we go probably let's do a runoff here then, right? We've got stress and traits. So yeah, if we're picking between just those 2, what do we think? The outfit's going to be just a free option. Alexi, I think we're just going to let her have the outfit.
Thank you. I like color palette
like-
option. Like, it doesn't have to be a whole new outfit, just a different color palette. More yellow.
If I'm being perfectly honest here, I don't have to deal with any of the ramifications of anything that's going on tonight, so I'll allow whatever. Like, this is all Matt's show, and he can't talk to say anything about it. So
It's either Matt that's going to have to deal with it or Josh that's going to have to draw more. Mullet's like,
yeah,
yep, go for it.
sure. Do whatever you want. Knock yourself out. Go crazy. And Matt knows that I can't read, so whatever he's putting, whatever protests he's putting in chat, they don't apply to me.
I don't think that was a word. I don't think you have to read to understand what he sent you.
Yeah.
Okay, so DJ says traits, Kaylee says stress, Beam said stress. What did Nomad say? Traits?
Yeah. Okay, and then we've got Lexi coming in with the stress. That didn't come out right, but you know what I mean. So
Lexi, stressing us out. Actually, de-stressing.
Lexi,
really.
bring in the stress. Let's do it. All right, so it sounds like stress slot wins this one, right? Unless my math is wrong, which it probably is.
Sounds like stress.
Sounds like stress. All right, cool beans. And
They
so
were voting
now,
not to add to your stress total, just to give you 1 stress.
oh, just add. Yes, I think that's probably
Oh,
right.
what happens? Am I vulnerable when my stress is maxed? Because I think that's where I would be.
Are you? I guess you're
Aren't
not
you
knocked
dead?
out, right?
Yeah, I don't remember how it works.
Oh, you take health damage when your stress maxes out.
Yeah, you mark it.
Yeah,
HP.
but I think there's a thing to it.
Yeah. Well, that's something that we can look at later.
But is it when you're maxed out and you take more stress, you take health damage? Is that how that works?
So it says when a character marks the last stress, they become vulnerable until they clear at least 1 stress. If all of your stress slots are marked, can't use features that require it, And if something else forces you to mark a stress specifically, you mark a hit point instead.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
So
there
yeah,
you go.
that's a good thing for me to have, another stress slot.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So Josh, you've got kind of an idea on what you want to do with Azalea here.
Yeah.
So I believe you were going to talk through some of that stuff.
Yeah. So I was gonna have a vote because I don't care really. To increase the traits, and I'll pick the one that I think I need. If you guys choose to increase traits, gain a stress slot because everything a druid does is powered by stress. I was gonna see if you guys wanted to help me create an experience as well. I might just do that one. I was gonna do I wrestled a bear once, which I know it was an arm wrestle with a dude, but she probably wrestled a bear.
That counts. That totally counts.
And, maybe he was a bear. We don't know. We don't know. And then the last one was to help choose the domain card, which I have 3 spells picked. So first up, I guess, do you guys want me to increase a trait, gain a stress slot, or choose an extra domain card on top of the one that I get for free? Or I'm sorry, increase evasion was the other one.
You get 2 of those, right? Are you locking one in yourself, or is it the best 2 out of 3 endos, or best 2 out of 4?
That's true. Yeah. So you do get a domain card by default as well.
Yeah, I'm saying an extra. I meant to say increase evasion. So the
Gotcha.
deck card, the domain card is separate.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, there we go. And I've got the domain card vote queued up, so should be able to talk through that afterwards. So yeah, what do we think for Azalea, our resident druidic?
No theme. So each beast shape has its own evasion that's added to mine.
Oh, added to it.
Well, it changes based on what it is. Sorry, it's not
I see.
added to. So that only affects me when I'm in normal form.
Is there something to increase the amount of times you can shapeshift, or is that just based on your stress?
It's based on stress. Yeah, my spells cost stress, and my beast forms cost stress.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
So
getting
stress is
rid of
actually pretty good.
Yeah, stress is probably the most important for a druid.
Yeah.
What are the traits you would increase?
Looking at this, probably either instinct or finesse.
So are you going to do traits? Are you going to do one set of traits no matter what, and then one of these?
Yeah, I was just letting them choose one of them, and
Yeah.
I'll choose whichever is best.
Perfect.
Either.
Well, it sounds like stress is leading this one, since that is your casting currency, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like the folks back at home. I say that like we're not also at home. Just
Oh, I'm not.
yeah.
We're in a
Well,
fantasy.
yeah. I'm in a delirious haze right now.
You
It's a
don't know
different
where you
character.
are.
Okay, so it sounds like stress is going to win the day on this one for Azalea. And then let's talk through those domain cards.
Oh, yeah. So of the domain card choices, I picked
I think we can
Cindergrass.
pull these up on the side too.
It's a melee. It's basically like Shocking Grasp in Dungeons and Dragons, if everybody's familiar with that, except it's fire.
If you hide the question, people can see it real quick.
I did the thing.
There we go.
So anyways, on a success, they take 1d20 plus 3 fire and are temporarily lit on fire, and then they take additional fire damage at the end of their action. The other one is Delirium Grasp, which I give the GM of Fear to have the target instantly burst into Eldritch Flames, taking.
Go ahead, sorry.
What was I saying?
Sure,
Taking
what delirium is.
magic damage, and they become consumed by something called Octarine Flame. And if they take a severe damage, they gain 1 stress and contamination level. And then they also take, which I believe contamination level is like poison, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and then they take more fire damage afterwards. So it's very similar, but a little bit more.
What is that card from?
Delirium Grasp.
Yeah.
Arcana. It's one of the Arcana ones.
We can figure that out later.
Okay.
And then the last one is Unleash Chaos, which is a ranged spell. Channel raw energy through yourself. On a success, you roll a number of d10s equal to the tokens of my spellcasting trait, which is Instinct. So it'd be 2 d10s right now. And yeah, so it's just like a magic ranged attack. No fire though.
All right. So if you guys want another look at any of those cards, or maybe kind of want maybe to talk through how Josh would use them or something, let us know. I will say you don't see as many D20 attack bits.
Yeah, not at level 2, so that's really cool.
Yeah, but it looks like it stays at a single D20, so it doesn't go up with proficiency.
Right.
Or something like Unleash Chaos would. Or it goes up with tokens, but yeah, you know what I mean.
The Delirium Grasp, it doesn't say it's from the Void, so I don't have that selected on my character sheet.
That's
so I don't
fine.
know.
It's fine, it's fine. I just hadn't seen it before. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
one for
Delirium
chaos.
Grasp would be 2d12 at this level, because the proficiency would go up to 2. So anyway, sound like interesting cards though.
Yeah.
Making
have one
someone
for Unleashed Chaos.
yeah, making someone instantly burst into flames sounds pretty handy.
Right?
You sounded way too happy about that.
Well, I know I'm
There was
probably
like
not going to be burst into
straight line
flames.
of excitement there.
The only downside of Delirium Grasp is we give Matt more fear when I use it. So
Ah,
We cap him out on fear immediately,
yeah.
always, it seems like.
yeah. It looks like Unleash Chaos is quite popular. I know I've used that card in the past and really liked it.
Yeah, I need something
Cavalier.
ranged. That's why I picked it too. I don't have anything ranged.
Yeah. So that's the one that it looks like people are liking, Unleash Chaos.
You can replenish it with tokens. That's interesting.
Yeah, I can mark a stress to replenish it.
Yep.
More stress.
In
fact, I might just double up my stress for my other level up option.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it would give you access to all the stress you can have until I think level 5.
Yeah.
So that would be, but again, right? That's your currency. So
Yeah.
not a bad thing to do.
Okay. Oh, we got 2
Cool.
votes for chaos. So.
Yep. Looks like Unleash Chaos is the winner.
Oh, there's a third.
Okay. So I guess it is my turn, bringing up the caboose here. So I think I'm definitely going to increase traits for sure. But on the other side, I think I would be good with. I don't have anything that really uses stress. I don't believe.
Is your healing
Maybe
stress
my
based or is it hope based?
it's all hope based. Everything I do is pretty much hope based. I have a couple of things that use stress, but I won't use it naturally just through the course of playing. It would be something that's done to me. So I'm thinking, looking at it here, I'm thinking I would probably choose an HP slot, evasion, or maybe just increase some of the other, or I guess I could add 2 experiences as well, potentially, as that could be pretty helpful. So my Belu's experiences are, he's got one called Trust Me, I'm a Healer. That was renamed from Damn It, Matt, I'm a Doctor. Trust Me, I'm a Healer is one, which would be used for obviously making some heal checks. Try to play Belu as a little more medical knowledgey than just like handing out, miracle healing like Halloween candy using hope, because it's kind of a precious resource, especially the way we've been rolling.
How does he feel about writing prescriptions for strangers?
A lot better than Tom does. Tom's got his doctorate and has yet to write me any meaningful prescriptions. So I'm pretty annoyed by that still. But
No comment.
yeah, right. He's probably fine with that. Although, a stranger is just a good friend that Baloo hasn't met yet, right? Isn't that how it works? So I'm thinking it would probably be health slot, evasion, or you know what? I could probably go with any of them actually. I can leave this one up to the folks who I trust to have Baloo's best interest at heart, probably.
Probably.
I mean, they seem to have had our best interests in mind up to now.
Yes. Yes.
Now it drops
Say,
off.
except increases my.
Yes. That's like
Except
you should just. Yeah. Baloo should jump in the well wearing full armor. Like, oh no, that's terrible.
So I guess if you're doing this level up, that means you did not die on your side adventure, right?
We'll see.
Yeah, there was talk of that. Maybe the Baloo that left is not the Baloo who returns.
Mm-hmm. It's Baloo's twin brother,
Babu.
Uleb. And Uleb is also a healer who's also very nice, who also has a very similar backstory because he's the twin brother and they grew up together. Except he's Spanish, not French, which is weird. Don't know how that worked. The family just thinks Baloo had a speech impediment his whole life.
Car voted
I've got
for
nothing.
evasion.
Yeah, that's a good one. Baloo's evasion is comically bad, so increasing
Yeah,
that
what
is a
is
good
it?
thing.
Do we get to know?
I think it's like, sure, I
8.
think it's like 8. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Are
not
you
very
serious?
good.
I didn't know it could be that low.
Yeah, it can.
It's so comically bad our evasion that increasing it, I'm not sure makes any difference.
Well,
Are
it's
you-
actually
Is-
funny because you guys are experiencing what I had with my
Carl?
barbarian, because like I was wearing armor, but my evasion was way lower than everybody else's,
Yeah.
which makes
You're
sense because
yeah.
heavy.
Yeah, you're meant to tank more on your hit points and your armor. If you're a low agility person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And your thresholds, whatever they're called.
Oh no, now Wumba's internet is gone. This truly is a cursed Wednesday.
Did she really disconnect?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, she's back.
I did.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I'm back.
Oh no.
I was not just trolling you.
Okay, so we've got experiences, we've got evasion, we've got traits. Although, Damon, this isn't adding 2 experiences, it's just adding bonus points to the experiences that I've already got.
Yeah, and they start at +2, so this would give a +3 to 2 of them
Mm-hmm.
total.
Yes. Adding more words. Flesh them out more. I mean, are you not, like, tired of my outrageous French accent by now? It's lasted much longer than I thought it would, honestly. When we did that first session, I was like, well, I don't know about that.
Outrageous French accent.
L'accent français. Anyway.
Je ne comprends pas le français.
No. Belu speaks
Je
French, doesn't he?
m'appelle Wumba.
No, he just has the accent. He doesn't, like I said, it's a speech impediment. His family's Spanish. It's just a speech impediment that he's had since birth.
So he speaks Spanish with a French accent?
That's what it is. He speaks
Oh.
Spanish with the French accent.
I love it.
Yes.
It's me in romance language.
Theme, there probably are hints of German in it sometimes because vaguely European is about the best I can do on some words. So you are probably correct in that some of that pops through.
Anytime he feels any Schadenfreude, he becomes a bit more German.
Yes. Although Billy doesn't feel Schadenfreude, he likes everybody. He wants everybody to be okay and good and stuff.
While we're waiting for votes, I'm just going to let everybody know I chose to increase my instinct and my strength to go along with my experience of I wrestled a bear once. I didn't win, but I got diesel. So
What?
I gained 1 strength for
But
that.
I got diesel.
Yo.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing another reference somewhere, but
No, just
okay.
diesel is another way of saying you're super yoked, buff.
Oh, okay.
Strong.
I see.
All right. So I've got to, this is all right. We do need to get like 4 more followers so we can do the polls and so we don't have to do this manually. So we've got what evasion, trait, experience, traits. So it looks like it's between
Lexi, you're the tiebreaker.
experiences and traits. Yeah, Lexi, what do you think?
Way to add stress on Lexi.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah.
That's why I said that.
Lexi heard her name and panicked. Oh no. So, or Car, if you wanted to, now that you know what the 2 leading candidates are, if you wanted to cast a vote for one of those, you could do that as well.
What are the leading candidates? Sorry.
Currently,
evasion.
traits and experiences are what we have 2 of so far. If Lexi will vote for evasion, then we'll have a 3-way tie.
Yeah.
And I think that means I just get to increase all 3 at that point, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
I think it means I get to do all of them.
Are you already doing a traits?
Yes. Well, I had planned on it, but I may not. If that wins, I may do another one.
Well, Car is voting for traits, it looks like.
That's a 3. That's 3 to traits. Means the traits have 1.
Trait train.
It is a
Well,
trait
what would
train.
tie it up? Because Lexi said she'll vote for whatever.
Experiences would tie it up.
It's traits.
Okay, now she changed.
Oh, traits. Okay, boom. There we go. Resounding success to your traits.
I was going to lead into the chaos, but
Yeah, I know.
You never would.
no.
But now I can cast Unleashed Chaos and choose based on magic.
That's true.
I rolled a 21, if that helps.
to unleash me on everyone?
with fear. So everyone be afraid.
Ooh, oh no.
I am now terrified.
Soon the DM's going to have to use his fear to reduce the chaos. That's going to be a.
You can permanently reduce the chaos with fear, I think. One way or the other.
Cool. And I think for a domain card, I'm going to take Healing Hands. I'm going to take another heal that lets me do a spellcast roll instead of Burn Hope.
Oh, interesting. And what's the resource you're burning to heal?
Hope currently.
No, sorry, for healing hands. Because I
Oh,
imagine
spellcast
this,
roll.
so you can do it as many times as you want.
Oh wait, let me see.
That seems.
Oh, interesting.
Does it
So
have
on
to
a
be like a
success,
certain number?
so it takes a stress to do. On a success, I can clear 2 hit points or 2 stress on the target.
Uh-huh.
And on a failure, I mark a stress and I can do 1 hit point or 1 stress on the target. But I can only heal that target once every long rest.
I see. Okay.
So it is a guaranteed heal that requires a stress for either 1 or 2.
Right.
But I can use it on each of you once, or an NPC, or whatever bad guy we're fighting if I find myself sympathetic to his cause.
Can you
If I think he
refuse
can be redeemable.
on the
No, probably
failure?
not.
Can you refuse to heal them? I guess. Oh no, I guess not. Okay. I was wondering if on the failure you could refuse to heal to try again, but probably not.
I mean,
I don't think so. No.
I don't know how that would work. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's a thing.
Nope.
Oh,
Doesn't look like it.
thunder. So yeah. All right. Well,
Thank you,
what do
everyone.
we think, everybody? Feel pretty good about the level ups?
More concussions incoming for me, so
Yeah, always helpful when that happens.
Are you guys good on your domain card choices?
I think so.
I have to be. They voted.
Yeah,
What did you
Yeah,
take?
you have to be.
there was a
Wamba?
vote.
I haven't decided yet. I think all of mine are pretty good.
Should we put it to a vote?
I don't know, because I feel like there are story reasons to take certain ones at this point.
Yeah,
So I
and if
I
that's
need
the
to sit
case,
with it and kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair
if
enough.
that's the case, then stick with it. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming in and joining us on a very this week on a very special Mimic decision. Just kind of got to mess around while Daddy was off doing whatever Daddy did. He ran to the store, but I'm assured
Can
he'll come
we-
back.
No,
Um,
No, not Daddy. No.
What?
You
Yeah, I
know
didn't
what?
mean it that way. Again, I'm sick. You gotta just
you're sick.
gotta not. You have to not listen to what I.
Daddy
I
is
say.
sick, so he doesn't know what he's saying.
Yes.
Okay. On that note, have a good evening, everyone. Enjoy your
Yeah.
Wednesday, and yeah, goodbye.
Yeah. Thanks for sitting with us, everybody. See you guys.
Night. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.